Hey, welcome back everybody. If you watched any of our last couple of videos, you saw all of the mods we were doing on the Colorado, including the new rear axle and a fuel cell. But in doing that, it required us to cut out most of the exhaust that I had fabricated from a couple years ago. And so we ordered up some new 2.5-inch stainless tubing and two of the biggest MagnaFlow mufflers I could find to try to quiet this thing down. So when we're fabricating this new exhaust, we're going to try a couple things that we haven't done before, including back purging for the stainless welding. And then we also got some tubing from Ace Race Parts, which is a little thicker material and nicer quality than what we've used before, so hopefully that will weld a lot better. We also got some V-band clamps that we have never used before, so that'll be exciting to try. I've always just used the I guess the slip together tubing with a clamp that always seems to leak, so we're gonna try some V-bands and hopefully that goes well. So let's get started.
Okay, so trying to explain my exhaust here. So I know from center line of my exhaust to the base I need to cut is 375, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I know from my center line of exhaust to the side of the frame rail is 13.5. So I can take that from 13.5 and I come up with 975. So when I measure here, I'll have to trim somewhere right in there so I can tack my 90 on. So you know.
I'm glad you got all this figured out. Let the pro do it.
It's exhaust time. What?
So tell me what you did.
Okay, so I did a thing, and it's really nifty. So when we were putting together these pipes or tubes?
Tubes.
So when we were putting together these tubes,
We aren't plumbing.
so when we were putting together these tubes, you can see on this joint it was a tight fit up all the way around until right about here. It was like when we made that cut, the cut disc just kind of waved off there at the end. So I saw this trick on YouTube when we were researching the exhaust welding stuff, and a guy called Unobtainium Welding, I think that's how you say that. Anyways, he had this nifty trick where he would put a few tacks along the gap and then heat each tack and let it cool, keep going along the line, heating them and cooling them, and it slowly brings the gap together. So now, I don't know if you can see that, but now I can weld it. Now there's not a huge gap there. That was probably double the size when I started tacking it. So
Nice. Yeah,
that'll
science.
work. That'll work.
I'll just, what were your words? How'd you put it? I'll just stand here and look pretty. You didn't say that?
I said I did say that. Ooh.
Ooh. Here's your sign.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Usually it's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot funnier when it's not you, huh?
This time.
First perch fire up. Ready? We're at 0 CFH. Maybe 1. Maybe like 4. But look at it!
That's awesome.
Damn, babe.
I'm doing that one up.
Damn, babe. They look really good.
Big.
Stacks of dimes. Those are my favorites. My favorite one so far.
Really?
Yeah. Finally just got hotter.
Ooh. Damn.
Makes me really happy. Okay, we did something really cool. What do we do?
Well, the exhaust is done. We didn't really show much of the whole process because we were busy trying to get it done. But it's all done. We can show
What we did. Minus all the fight, not us fighting, but us fighting the process here. Okay,
I'm gonna
so
model it.
okay, you want me to explain what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had to tear all of Nick's old exhaust out because he put this. Is it not recording?
All of that right there.
Oh, all of that. Because Nick decided to put this new fancy rear axle in, and we had no room for exhaust or really a fuel tank. So the fuel tank went up, and we had to rip all the exhaust out.
I wanted to, I guess, take advantage of things being apart to add in the traction bar and then do the exhaust like I wanted to actually make it a little quieter, a little more tolerable on the road, which really snowballed.
So we decided to do fancy welding on this. Neither of us had ever done fancy welding before. Fancy welding being not ordering stainless off of Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Nick found Ace Race Parts, had some really nice stuff, and they're kind of our neighbors here on the coast, West Coast. And did some fancy V-bands. Nick stacked some really pretty dimes on that one.
So did you. Pretty much from the V-band forward was old exhaust that is less nice, but
we made it work. So we did these crazy equal bends to come out, and then from the V-bands we went into the mufflers.
yep, the biggest MagnaFlows that are available are 22-inch body, so hopefully it'll be quiet.
Yes. And then we went straight back, as straight as we could,
And tucked up.
and did this fancy little tuck here. So hopefully Nick doesn't do to this exhaust what he did to his last exhaust.
Drag it across the rocks.
Yes.
You mean? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's kind of tucked up higher than the rear bumper, or what's left of it, and higher than the leaf mount, than the spring mounts there. So hopefully it'll stay a little safe.
We got to do lots of fun stainless welding.
Yes, it's so much fun.
Don't look at mine.
Whatever. Nick stacked these pretty ones. Ooh.
And the driveline's in now.
Yes.
Re-shortened driveline from Driveline Services of Lewiston. Guy's always great to work with. Super nice. He might ship, so if anybody needs drivelines made, he does a good job.
Okay, so we should probably test this out because we haven't heard it yet.
Yeah. We just got everything bolted up.
Yeah. It's super exciting. So hopefully it's quieter. Let's see how it sounds.
Okay.
Okay. You can't even see them unless you're like all the way underneath.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really cool. So look from the side. Oh, heck yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, you should fire it up.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think?
I bet the mufflers will break in a little bit, but it's already a lot quieter.
Yeah, I think it's you
Sorry,
want
guys.
to do a quick little recap on what you did back here?
Sorry guys, we've been busy. Yeah.
Just been getting things done.
So I got the cover all done. We got all the wiring done. Autumn helped with wiring. Fuse box is all wired up, and then the compressors are all plumbed. So I have a air hookup on each side for airing up. Compressors are also plumbed into the rock sliders still. I had that done before. So those are air tanks.
So you got your little airline going in the back side there.
Yeah. So there's a reserve of air.
And so those are on each side, and should be good to go. That's cool.
Yeah.
That kit turned out really nice. High five! We did it!
Mm-hmm. Thanks for your help.
Yeah. Okay, so what's next?
Get a toolbox mounted right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then test drive.
But the exhaust is good.
Mm-hmm.